Okay, we are rolling.
Good morning. Welcome back to the conversation. This is Midlife Crisis Activity. This is our daily lifestyle and pop culture webcast, our daily shout out to the world. I am your host, Patrick Russell. Over there is my very vivacious producer, Veronica. Together, we're here to lend our voices to the noise from a multi-generational perspective to help explain everything that's right and wrong in this world. Veronica, your boy Andrew Cuomo finally threw up the white flag. How do you feel about the breaking news? Andrew Cuomo, governor of New York, has resigned.
So I wasn't expecting that reaction from him. Especially.
I know, you were really holding
Yeah.
out that he was just going to kind of stick it out, wait for the storm to pass per se, and then move on because he has a lot of political roots in the state of New York, and there was some, including him, that felt like he had a strong enough foundation to outlast the storm. Apparently not. What do you think was the deciding factor? What was the straw that broke his back?
So based on what he said on one of his interviews is that he just didn't want to go through the whole process of like, yes, he's guilty, yes, not he's not guilty. It looks like he's gonna resign in 2 weeks. So he said, "Hey, on Tuesday, yes,
is that
I will
right?"
Resign. Well, it looks like in 2 weeks he will resign, but I mean, I don't know why he did it. I mean, I understand the perspective of like, okay, I don't want to deal with this. And
I wonder why the 14 days. I mean, that's not political.
Just close cases, probably.
You think he's really, because of the people of New York and the business of New York, you think that he's using those 14 days to wrap up those last files on his desk?
I mean, probably. I mean, no, he wouldn't said, okay, I'm leaving Tuesday, and then he will literally leave on Tuesdays. I think that's kind of like the protocol, I guess, that they used, like 2-3 weeks. But
well, it used to.
But beyond that, I just find it kind of weird that he will actually resign, because at some point they were saying, okay, probably with all the votes and everything that the other people will say, he will have to leave, right? But now it's like he made the decision. It's not like he was pushed away. So I mean, that's weird. I was not expecting that, actually.
So one assistant has already come out publicly to say that she's suing the governor and that she's taking him to court. So don't forget, from that approach, we're going to hear a lot more of the details to come out. Needless to say, the environment that Governor Cuomo created was one that was tinged with a lot of bullying, to say the least.
That's what they said. We haven't seen any reports, once again, because they collected all these documents, but it's not public for us to see it. So we think that we think that this is what he did, but in reality, until I see the papers in social media, whatever, where I can read it and be like, yeah, there's like, pictures and memos, whatever. But right now, still, she said, he said. So we cannot even blame Cuomo for what they say that he did, because we don't have any proof.
Well, here's one gravitational force that just changed for him. Now that he's resigned, well, in any instance, the civil procedure is going to be coming out of his pocket for the legal defense. I think a lot of that played into the decision for him to step aside, because he's going to have his hands full with the legal defense. In this world, in this age, even the innocent have to play the game. And just to put forward a credible and effective defense, even just to defend your reputation when you're in the right, can still cost tens of thousands of dollars up front. And now all of that's coming out of his pocket. So, and then the 14 days, let's not give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's be cynical at best. He's looking for support. He's looking for the last-ditch support from any money source or political power source that's still willing to give him that benefit of the doubt, and he's giving that person or that force a 14-day clock.
Well, I don't think that's the case, because otherwise he wouldn't say, okay, I will resign. Right now he made his mind, and I haven't hear anybody or see anybody that says, okay, I'm resigning in 2 weeks, and then they kind of change their mind. I haven't seen it myself. So right now I believe and I think that the 2 weeks is, once again, it's a protocol that has to be followed for him to close cases, whatever that is. But and then also just kind of like a part of the...
He's just following his due diligence. There's a protocol for being booted out of office because of sexual harassment claims, and please follow the checklist.
But then how can you assume that that's what happened when, once again, I know that I know that trauma has to do with this. I mean,
she just loves to tie the orange one back.
That's a fact.
Into this.
That's a fact. Because
well, now
last
let's
year,
not say it's a
well,
fact.
it is because last year, if you remember, Trump and him were kind of like.
They definitely have been going at it politically. There's no question. There's bad blood there for sure. Okay, guys, please. This will be an ongoing soap opera saga that we will be following for sure. And we'll keep you abreast of all the major developments. Guys, first off, great job as always. No matter what comes your way, no matter what obstacles or challenges you face, you just need to remember one thing. Give them hell. Have a great day, guys. Take care.